Hi, this is Mahadeva Ishaya. When I first became interested in spiritual growth and meditation, then one of the things I would read about and hear about were the words awareness, consciousness. Very, very inspiring. And I wondered, what's it going to be like? What's it actually like to live a life that's aware, to live a life of consciousness? And it always seemed that those words somehow were, it's like they were kind of future highlights. There were things to aspire to, that maybe at some point in the future, if I meditate for a long time, for many years, and with great dedication, then maybe one day I may experience peace. I may experience awareness. I may experience consciousness. And so it seemed like the words that I never really quite understood. It seemed like concepts to me that I didn't really fully have a grasp on. So I want to simplify it a little bit by using a different word that we're all familiar with, and that is the word of noticing. We notice things every day, we notice things all through the day. So is there a way that we can play with just simply noticing that can maybe bring us to a richer experience? So I want to do something with you right now. So if you're driving right now, pause this video and watch it another time. So what I'm going to do is give you a few things to notice, and they're going to become just a little bit more progressively interesting, shall we say. So the first thing I want you to do is just to notice the back of notice the tip of your nose. So notice the tip of your nose. It doesn't mean you have to look at the tip of your nose, just notice it. Notice that it's there. All good? So you're able to notice the tip of your nose. Now we're going to crank it up a little bit. I want you now to notice the back of your head. You definitely can't look at that one, but just notice the back of your head. Now you can do this with your eyes open, you can do this with your eyes closed, whatever feels good for you. Just notice the back of your head. No force, no strain. Okay, now we're going to go a little bit more abstract, shall we say. I want you now just to notice the love that you have for someone. Not the person, but notice the love that is there for that person. Fantastic. Now, I want you to notice the space in a room in your home. If you're at home, choose a different room. Just notice the space in that room in your home. And now I want you to notice the space wherever you are right now. Wherever you physically are, just notice the space. Notice the space where you are. And now I want you to notice that right now is happening. Notice that this moment is here. And notice that noticing is happening. What's your experience right now? Is it simple? Is it peaceful? Is it gentle? Is it open? Let's do this again. You don't need to leave the space you're experiencing right now. Just stay in this and let's do that once again. Notice the tip of your nose. Notice the back of your head. Notice the love you have for someone. Notice the space that exists in a room in your home. Notice the space where you are right now. And notice that right now is happening. And notice that noticing is happening. Now, if you're experiencing peace, calmness, sense of clarity, whatever your experience is, what's interesting is that nothing had to change for you to experience that. You didn't have to do endless hours of meditation. You didn't have to change anything about yourself or your own circumstances. Didn't need to lose a few kilos, didn't have to grow more hair, or you didn't have to change your job, have more money in your bank account, make any significant change in relationship. All the things that we tell ourselves that if only this could change, then I could experience more peace. If only this could change, then ... Nothing needs to change, because all of those things are nothing to do with noticing. They're nothing to do with the ability to be aware of what's going on. You don't need to change anything. You just need to allow attention to be in that moment, to be in this moment. That's it. So play with that. Just play with noticing, paying attention, being aware, being conscious, whatever label you want to put on it. It's not important. What's important is we just open ourselves up for awareness to show up, consciously to show up. That has always been there. It's always there. It's just a question of paying attention. It's just a question of noticing. If you're looking for more inspiration, looking for any classes or guidance, check out our website, thebrightpath.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on another video.